Hey there, and welcome to Speak English with Christina, where you'll have fun becoming fluent in American English. I'm your English coach, Christina, and today I have a fun topic for you. Real American English, the things your American friends and colleagues say to each other, not the proper, correct English of school books, but the real stuff, so you don't feel so lost in conversations with a group of Americans. Let's go. If you like today's topic, you'll love my American Accent Survival Kit. It's a free lesson plus exercises to instantly understand 12 everyday expressions Americans say fast, like, what's that? And what you do with it? Below is the link to get that practical kit for free. And now, are you ready for some real English? When we Americans are talking to each other, it sounds fast to you because we don't articulate every word. And I think everybody does this in their native language. But since you're learning English, it sounds fast to you. And like there's no break in between the words. So you read, what do you, but you hear either whuhduhya, or whutcha. Read the sentences here and listen to the way that they sound in spoken English. What do you want to do tonight? What do you want to do tonight? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And that means, what's your job? What do you do for a living? What you want for dinner? What you want for dinner? Listen next time you hear Americans speak. Whether it's in real life or on TV, you'll hear whuhduhya and whutcha. You want some help with that? Mike coming with us? You had lunch yet? Did you notice that in all of those examples, the auxiliary verbs do, be, and have were missing? To be grammatically correct, you would say, do you want some help? Is Mike coming with us? Have you had lunch yet? But when we make questions, sometimes we just cut off the auxiliary verbs do, be, and have. And here are a few more examples of correct questions and what you'll hear in the real world. Do you have a problem? Or, you have a problem? Are they leaving tomorrow? Or, they leaving tomorrow? Have you eaten yet? You eaten yet? Or, as we say in the South where I'm from, jeet yet? Yep, that unidentifiable sound, jeet yet, means did you eat yet? Good luck. If you're like 100% of my students, you have major difficulties knowing when to use the past simple, like, did you see Mark? And when to use the present perfect simple, like, have you seen Mark? If you want some revision on those two tenses, I did an episode of it way back that you can watch. But here's a secret to make your life easier. In American English, we often just use the past simple. Yeah. You probably learned that with adverbs like just, yet, and already, present perfect simple is the correct tense. It is, but guess what? Americans say things like, I just finished this project. I just finished this project instead of I have just finished this project. Or we didn't buy the house yet. We didn't buy the house yet instead of we haven't bought the house yet. And I already saw him twice today instead of I've already seen him twice today. And the same is true with questions. Did you just finish instead of have you just finished? Did you buy the house yet instead of have you bought the house yet? And did you see Mark already instead of have you seen Mark already? Of course, there are exceptions. It is English, but don't be surprised when you hear this wrong structure. And good news, if you can't decide which tense is correct, use the past simple. It'll be okay. I promise. Random example. This little city's pretty. This little city's pretty. Little city pretty. Nope. That's little, city, and pretty. When a T comes in between vowel sounds, it sounds more like a D. And this little phenomenon even has its own name, the flap T. And it also happens at the end of words like thought of, which sounds like thought'a. So if you hear an American friend saying, I thought a little something. I thought a little something. That's I thought of a little something. I thought of a little something. And this D sound is also in numbers like 30 and 40 or 30 and 40. But no one says that. They say 30 and 40. But other times, the T sound disappears like 20. 20, which is, you guessed it, 20. Now, what about you? What other interesting things have you heard in American English? Maybe something Americans said or that you thought was wrong, or just something you thought was strange. Tell us about it in the comments and let's continue the conversation there. And be sure to get your American Accent Survival Kit with the link below this video. All right, you guys, thanks for watching Speak English with Christina, and I'll see you next week.